Armor design. The suit features classic gold and red color scheme with gold parts being thighs, upper arms, stomach, face and shoulder plates with red accents. The silver exostructure is exposed throughout the armor. It also connects separate armor pieces. The Mark LXXXV features 15 RTs in total, 14 micro RTs throughout upper part of the armor and main heart-shaped one in the chest. When not deployed, HUD can be used in the form of nanotech AR, augmented reality, glasses, touch-controlled. The helmet features updated heads-up display with targeting reticle and additional information displays. The helmet itself features moving faceplate, last seen on Mark's LV-I. Armor features. Armor. The armor features even more advanced nanotechnology compared to its predecessor, which not only forms modules but allows for the suit to generate energy fields. The composition consists of smart gold titanium nanoparticles, giving the armor greater adaptability, durability, power and flexibility combination. Deformable. The suit can be deployed and disintegrated within seconds. The Mark LXXXV is stored inside the detachable heart-shaped arc reactor. The Mark LXXXV can be deployed or disintegrated with casual clothing and can be used behind things like t-shirts. Not requiring specialized clothing unlike the nanotech base suit due to the particles bypassing clothes weave and deploying on the other side of said weave. When deploying, the suit forms armor plates with small openings. Once part of the armor is fully formed, the pieces close in a fashion which is similar to Mark's LV-I. The whole suit-up process takes less than 5 seconds. Suit segmentation. Unlike the base nanotech armor, Mark L, which was multi-layer, one-piece design, the Ironman Mark LXXXV features segmented design, separate armor pieces. When deploying from the arc reactor, the suit forms in pieces over the operator's body. Once the body part of the suit has finished the formation process, the parts of the armor tighten on the operator's body. This form of nano-construction allows to deploy the armor in limited deployment mode when stealth is necessary. However, this feature only used when deploying and or deforming the armor or parts of it, like helmet for clear vision, in which case faceplate moves upwards and starts deforming along with the rest of the helmet. The modules of the armor are formed in one solid piece, much like base nanotech armor. Neurological control interface. The Mark LXXXV is controlled via neuro interface circuitry on the backside of the arc reactor and innermost armor layer. Like on its predecessor armor, the operator does not need to rely on internet or AI support to operate the armor at full capacity. Armor capabilities. Super strength. The armor amplifies the user's base strength and combat skills to extreme levels. It was used to fight against Thanos up close. Durability. The armor is extremely durable, capable of withstanding blasts and extremely powerful strikes, as well as being completely bulletproof. Airtight seal. The suit, like its predecessor, is likely to be able to contain and separate the suit's inner environment, including the wearer, from the outside environment. This includes both underwater and space. The suit is also capable of self-supplying breathable air to the wearer if the outside environment is unable to reliably supply any. Anti-phasing tech. The armor has a completely sealed surface which prevents any sort of exposure to the armor's internal machines. The nanoparticles vibrate with a blazing fast frequency which prevents beings like Vision, Ant-Man, etc. phasing through and getting into the armor. Surface reforming/augmentation. The suit is capable of forming external modules that include lightning refocuser and different forms of energy blades and energy shields. Limited deployment mode. The segmented design of the suit allows it to deploy parts of armor, like gauntlet, when stealth is necessary. Hypervelocity flight. The Mark LXXXV, like its predecessor, can achieve hypervelocity flight at full flight power with extremely powerful thrusters formed from both boots. The armor is, most likely, able to travel as fast as or faster than Mach 10. Extreme portability. The suit can manifest itself from the new detachable arc reactor, which also works as a nanoparticle container. It can be deployed in limited mode, forming only the gauntlet and likely any other part anywhere on operator's body depending on situation. External nanostructure deployment. The suit is most likely capable of shooting some of its armor material to form structures to accomplish a wide variety of tasks. Foreign object integration. The armor's advanced nanoparticles allow integration and use of foreign objects such as infinity stones. Modifying design of armor's part to allow safe use or use the particles to move the object to desired location. Weapons and tools. Repulsors, the standard weapons on all Iron Man suits. These repulsors in power rival those of Mark L's nano-repulsor cannons. They feature even faster charging on par to Mark XLV's repulsors, instant charge on ground, ultra-high tone, fast charge while in flight or hover, do even better power distribution comparing to older models of the suit. Repulsors can be formed on the back of the suit, offering more offense but draining energy rapidly, requiring external sources of power. Lightning refocuser, back-formed structure, which includes energy absorber, including lightning released from Mjolnir and Stormbreaker, and 6 swinglet-like structures with repulsor transmitter tips. Designed to safely absorb and redirect huge amounts of energy in form of a high-power repulsor blast. Unibeam. The Unibeam is fired from the center chest RT. Given the energy output of this model, it is most likely the most powerful repulsor tech on the suit. The beam can be shot in either plasma form, like standard repulsors, or in energy form, blue beam. The energy form can be used to power up huge objects and equipment. Microlasers, energy-based laser system in the backside of the gauntlet. Uses arc reactor as the power source since Mark 7. Presumably with even greater power output than the system used on Mark L. Formed weapons and tools. The Mark LXXXV can form wide variety of weapons and tools like the Mark L, some of which include a fingertip blowtorch, extra winglet-like repulsors, refocuser repulsor arrays, an energy refocuser, energy shield, auto energy blasters and a energy blade. Shoulder-formed micro-missile launcher. Like the Mark L armor, the Mark LXXXV can form micro-missile launchers on its shoulder plates and gauntlets. They feature advanced high-power explosive warheads giving higher effectiveness when comparing to the base nanotech suit. Medical suture spray, a special spray of unknown composition stored in the gauntlets of the suit, can be used to help seal and heal wounds much faster. Deployed from gauntlet's fingertips. Zero cannons, liquid nitrogen-based cannons on the backside of the gauntlets similar to ones used on Mark L. History. Avengers, Endgame. During the movie, the Mark LXXXV is seen for the first time when the Avengers traveled back in time to the Battle of New York, when it is worn by Tony Stark surveying the Stark Tower from the Chrysler Building's crown. The suit is once again witnessed to be quickly wrapped around Tony Stark as he jumps out of the Stark Tower to maintain cover. Throughout the movie, a small number of particles from the suit are formed into nanoglasses used to track the Space Stone when Tony and Steve traveled back in time to 1970s Canpley High to steal that time's version of the Tesseract. In the camp's underground storage, Tony used Mark LXXXV's right gauntlet with fingertip blowtorch to breach the cube's containment unit and steal it. Later in the movie, Stark, Banner and Rocket developed a Stark Tech Infinity Gauntlet, Nano Gauntlet, that utilized both nanotech as well as adjustable plating. Before Hulk puts it on, Tony is seen pressing the arc twice, which activates the armor deployment sequence, wrapping around Tony in a few seconds with energy shield generator on the right gauntlet of the armor. Just before the final battle with Thanos, the Sanctuary 2 opens fire on the Avengers compound, which comes crumbling down on the remaining Avengers, and although War Machine's suit is rendered useless, the Mark 85 emerges relatively unscathed. During the initial confrontation of Iron Man, Captain America, and Thor against Thanos, The suit deploys a variety of weapons such as an energy blade, although the newest weapon used by Tony Stark was the lightning refocuser, which with help of Thor supercharged the suit's repulsors and managed to suppress Thanos. Later in the battle, Tony Stark was rendered unconscious after being hit by Mjolnir on accident, when Thanos lifted Iron Man. Subsequently, the armor is used to fight against Thanos' armies, Iron Man seen shooting micro-lasers while landing, then blasting some Outriders with repulsors before being hit to the back by Cull Obsidian's chain hammer. In response, Iron Man used auto-energy blasters to blast Cull Obsidian until Spider-Man arrived, webbed up Obsidian's right arm and pulled him down for Ant-Man, in Giant Man form, to step on him. During the final fight between Tony Stark and Thanos, the Mark LXXXV is used to prevent Thanos from using the gauntlet. After Captain Marvel's failed attempt to stop Thanos, Tony Stark uses the Mark LXXXV's foreign object integration function to transfer the Infinity Stones from the Nano Gauntlet to the right suit's gauntlet to use their power. The power surge of even holding all 6 stones was so immense that it started destroying nanoparticles along the plasma channels, answering to Thanos' "I am inevitable" with an "I am Iron Man" before snapping his fingers and successfully defeating Thanos and his army. The Mark LXXXV's reactor shut down as soon as Tony Stark dies due to extreme physical trauma from using the 6 Infinity Stones at once. The Mark LXXXV's helmet is seen projecting a pre-recorded message from Tony Stark, implying that despite the damage from the Battle of Earth it is presumably still functional.